Hello, hello, hello. I am here with an important update regarding the state small business credit initiative that I have been reporting on. There have been five new states approved, and 2.5 billion dollars approved in funding for small businesses. This includes disadvantaged businesses, those that are minority businesses, those that are in social and economic disadvantaged areas. And so, again, this is for you. We get a lot of requests for updates and information with regards to this program, a lot of requests regarding funding for small businesses still. And so, this is an opportunity for you to be able to get small business funding for your business or your venture, to be able to grow your business or whatever it is that you're striving towards. Know that there's funding available, and funding at the state levels. I can't say that enough because there's still so many small businesses that aren't looking for, or maybe don't know where to find or how to connect to local resources in your area. Know that federal dollars, billions of dollars, have been allocated to every state in the United States, okay? And so that money can go to you. So that's why I'm here, making sure you all keep updated. This is one of many videos that I have already done on the topic of State Small Business Credit Initiative. This is a program that has been expanded and extended under the Biden administration. There is $10 billion that has been allocated across all of the states. All of the states have or are submitting plans that is required for them to be able to get approved. So that's why maybe you're just hearing about this and coming on, okay, what's going on? Why aren't all the states approved? Because this is a rollout. So this is your opportunity to get in the know, to get ready for when your state rolls out their plans, right? Or then they will issue a press release notifying the world really that their program is open, how much money is allocated, and what programs that they are going to be focusing on in their state for their small business owners. Okay, so thank you all so much for tuning in. I see all of you all out there. If you're new, we're so glad that you are here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification button. More importantly, share this out to whoever you know, tag whoever you need to tag in this so that they can know about these programs, so that they can take advantage of it. The most important thing for us is spreading awareness, right? We're 3 years into COVID and getting access to opportunities, sharing these opportunities, connecting you all, and showing you how to go get it for yourselves. But know that there's still many millions of small businesses that they don't know. This is like the first time they're hearing about these programs. And so we want them to be able to get it just like we've been able to get access to these programs. So know that awareness is so important, and you sharing is just making a big impact on those businesses. We get so many testimonials every single day about how our content and our resources, our classes, and all the information we share has really been a huge help to keeping small businesses in business. So I am Shantae Arati. Again, if you are new here, let us know who you are, where you're hailing from, and what your business is. And we're ready to go. I'm also here to answer any questions, so feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them while I'm on air, or I will follow up after the broadcast is over. As always, you will find resources. We always provide resources, references to what I'm talking about, so you can go check it out for yourself. They're in the show notes, in the description of the video, where you see the text, where you see the words, and then I drop it in the comments after this is over. So again, 5 more states. That brings us to a total of 19 states that have been approved for funding under the State Small Business Credit Initiative. These states have all issued press releases, so you can Google your state and see the official press release that they have put out. Every time there's a launch of one of these programs. The state, your state will issue a press release. So let me just bring you up to date on the states, because this is asked of me so many times. I always mention it on screen. I also put it, all of the states, in the show notes. Colorado, the state of Colorado, the state of Montana, the state of New York, the state of Oregon, the state of North Carolina, the state of Arizona, state of Connecticut, state of Indiana, state of Maine, state of New Hampshire, state of Pennsylvania, state of South Carolina, South Dakota, Vermont, Hawaii, Kansas, Maryland, and Michigan are the 19 states that have been approved. If you live in one of those states, can you comment with your state in the comments? If you live in one of those states, please comment with your state in the comment. So let me just reiterate, these are the 19 that have been approved. We're anticipating, right, we're in September, that there will be even more that will be approved in September. Now, let me just circle back on what this program is, so that you understand and what it consists of, what your states are going to be rolling out, what the funding is like. Those that have been asking about venture capital, how can I get venture capital investments in my business? What does that mean? That means that some organization, entity, business is giving you money, capital, funds in exchange for equity in your company. That's venture capital, okay? So loan participation programs. So they have special programs that are designated to help you get access to funding for both startup and growth capital in your business, to be able to give favorable terms, to be able to help bridge the gap with many underrepresented groups that are not right now, continue not to be able to get access to capital through traditional means. We already know that 80%, that's a high percentage. 80% of small business owners cannot get a loan through their traditional means, meaning your bank. Meaning where you bank right now, if you try to go into your bank and apply for a loan, you will most likely be denied. Even if you have good credit, you believe you've done all the right things. And so, we know that is a problem. That's not fair. Capital is needed by every small business. It's not a matter of if, it's when. We will need capital to support our business growth. And we need to be able to get access to capital. Is one of the top reasons why businesses fail is due to lack of capital. So they want to pump capital into us so that we can go start up these businesses, so that we can expand our businesses, grow our businesses, so that we as small businesses do what we do, which is what? We build the economy. We are the ones that strengthen the economy, right? So the economy weakened when the pandemic happened. Why? Because we were put on hold. We had to stop business. We were put on shutdown, okay? And so many things have happened since then. And so again, they are pumping money back into small business. So I would say what I say in all of my videos is that follow the plan and follow the money. If you want access to this money to be able to scale, to be able to make massive income, to be able to build wealth, follow the plans and follow the money. So venture capital, loan participation programs, loan guarantee programs. Why is this important? Because we know, why is it harder oftentimes for us to get capital? Because it's risky. Know that when you are asking companies to give you thousands of dollars, there's a potential you won't pay it back. And we know there are people in businesses that have not paid money back, okay? And especially when you have challenging times like this, when businesses are just trying to maintain, trying to stay afloat, the chance that there's a default is high across. So when you talk about terms and all those types of things, know that it is risky to give small businesses money, especially the newer you are, certain industries that you're in. So they know this, they take this into account, and so that they are going to guarantee some of these loans so that in the event of a default, the lenders are paid. That's more incentive for them to what? Loan you the money that you need to move your business forward. They're also going to provide collateral support. So for many of you all, this is new to you. Yes, when you trying to get a loan, in most instances in traditional means, you have to put up some type of collateral, right? Something of value that you can put up in exchange that holds value, that is an asset that they can use, right? And so they are going to help you to be able to have collateral or offset the collateral needs in the case that you get a loan that requires collateral, okay? Capital access programs. So these are actually loan loss reserves. So they have actual reserves for loan loss. So there are many programs, even in addition to this, technical support, like legal support, marketing support, and also support to get you access to helping you to apply for these various types of programs. Now, there is $300 million allocated for technical assistance. So to provide you with assistance to help you access these funds and get you other things that you need for your business. $200 million is going to the states, District of Columbia, territories, and tribal governments. And then $100 million is going to the Minority Business Development Agency. If you've never heard of the Minority Business Development Agency, Google it, go to their website. And I actually believe that their website is mbda.gov, but Google it just to double check, okay? So again, if you're just now coming on, we are talking about the State Small Business Credit Initiative update. This is significant. This is pumping funds into small businesses. And so I'm going to be sharing my screen just to share with you like the latest update that came out and give you some information. Again, I just went over the states. There are 19 states right now approved. Okay, so it's a process. Anytime that these programs roll out, know that it is a process. There's a rollout period. There's an implementation period. So know that is in process. If you didn't hear your state, that does not mean that your state is not on the list. This applies to every state. It's just a matter of when they actually get approved. So I just want to make sure I'm pulling up the right screen here. Give me just a second. So I'm going to scroll up the screen, and I'm on the Treasury website. So treasury.gov, their websites are pretty simple here. So you can see here, this is like an official press release from the U.S. Department of Treasury that they have approved 4 additional states. But right before that, they approved 1 other state. So that's why I said they have approved 5 since I last did a video. And this is where they're getting the information, keeping us updated on the approvals, the amounts of funding. So in this round, total $750,000. I just said $2.25 billion. That's a lot of money has already been approved. And it says which was originally established in 2010. So when people are asking me, I'm like, this is not a new program. It's been extended and expanded. So if you are reaching out to your state or whoever you're reaching out to, and they're like, I don't know what this is, then that's concerning. That would be a problem. So make sure that you're reaching out to the right people. If you go to my last video, I actually provide the entire list of all of the states, their plans, and their contact information, their number and their email that you can reach out to for more information on each individual program. And it says that this funding is expected to catalyze up to $10 of private investment for every dollar of state small business credit initiative funding, amplifying the effects of this funding to providing small business owners with the resources they need to sustainably grow and thrive. So state government submitted plans, like I just said, for how they will use the money. So know that not all states are going to implement the same plans. So some states are going to focus on one. So some states may just focus on venture capital funding, where other states may focus on all of the options that I just previously listed. So again, in my previous video on this program, you can just click on the video tab and it should be in one of the latest updated videos that we have. Okay. But they're saying here, again, listing out all of the programs. This is a historic investment in entrepreneurship, small business growth, and innovation through the American Rescue Plan Act that has helped reduce barriers to capital access for traditionally underserved communities, said the Secretary of the Treasury, Janet L. Yellen. I'm excited to see how these funds will promote equitable economic growth across the country. That is the plan. So they also referred to the White House report that was released in June that found that more Americans, okay, I think we all know this, are starting new businesses more than ever before. So if you are a new business, if you are a startup, right, let me know in the comments. Just put startup in the comments if you are a startup, a new business. So they recognize, right, more than ever before. In 2021, Americans applied to start 5.4 million new businesses. 5.4 million new businesses. 20% more than any other year on record. It also found that small businesses are creating more jobs. More jobs. We just did a poll in the tribe about how many members in She Boss Tribe have employees or have the intention to hire employees. If you are a business, you have employees. That's what we grow to. Know that there are many benefits and incentives to hiring. So I would highly consider, think about your goals, but highly consider growing your business to the point where you can employ people. That is really making an impact, and that will also provide you with additional benefits because they want to help build the economy, build communities, make sure we're putting people to work, giving them access to careers and work that is really going to make sure that people have a quality of life that they want, working in careers that are really going to benefit them and that they're passionate about and happy in working in. So it's saying, again, 20% higher than any on record. It's also found that small business owners, again, creating more jobs than before, with businesses with fewer than 50 workers creating 1.9 million jobs in the first 3 quarters of 2021. You're talking about during a pandemic. So no, look at that. Business owners are out here working. They are killing it, right? So we deserve for these programs to be put toward us and even more of these programs. The highest rate of small business jobs creation ever recorded in a single year. The investment being made through this program are a key part of the Biden administration strategy to keep small businesses small business boom going by expanding access to capital and by providing entrepreneurs the resources they need to succeed. So the work that the Treasury has done through implementation process to ensure that these funds reach traditionally underserved small businesses and entrepreneurs will also be critical to ensuring that small business boom not only continues, but also continues to lift up communities disproportionately impacted by what? The pandemic, okay? And they intend to continue improving the state plans on a rolling basis. So know, again, that they will continue to roll this out on a rolling basis. And then they list the states here, okay? So if you want more information on this program, you can just simply go to treasury.gov to see more information, to read up on more information about this program. In addition to this update, I want to mention again how the monies are going to the states. Please don't miss out on these opportunities. If you have not checked out these other videos and see how they tie together, how you can leverage all of these different programs for your business, for your businesses, and to be able to make the impact you want to make, to be able to go out and fulfill your mission. Because again, you all are reaching out to me all the time and talking about what do you want to do with housing and getting commercial space. And I want to, work with women or victims of domestic violence or seniors or the disabled or veterans. And what it is that you need, and how do you get funds to do what you want to do in the community. So these videos are telling you exactly how to do it, how to go get the money. Follow the plan and follow the money. Follow the plan, follow the money, follow the plan, follow the money. I can't say that enough. Get connected, get involved. You have to have a seat at the table. You need to know what's going on. So I know many times people don't know what's going on. That's why I'm here to let you know. So in addition to this is rolling out. I talked about the HUD Grant. The HUD Grant, which is the HUD Grant is $10.3 billion, okay? Which is allocating funds for housing and community development. This is in addition to this program. And this is, again, housing and community development that you can get part of this money. How? Through grants and through contracts. That's the HUD. So go find that video. It's on my most popular list of videos. The USDA grants. These are annual grants. Not all grants are COVID related, or not all grants came out of the American Rescue Plan Act, but the American Rescue Plan Act has brought a lot of opportunities for small business. This is beyond the CARES Act. The American Rescue Plan Act is still being rolled out, being implemented, okay? But the USDA is an annual grant. What does that mean? Every year, they give millions of dollars to, billions, right? Every year they're giving all of this money to help in rural areas, whether it's to, provide, better access to broadband or utilities or housing or businesses, building up the economy there in rural areas. And you don't have to live there. I mean, you can definitely take advantage of the benefits and grants of just being a resident or a homeowner or a business in a rural area. But if you are a business or an organization that what you want to do and how you're serving, that you go into the rural areas to provide that service, then you can get a grant to do it. Okay, so if you want to learn how, please go back to the USDA grant video, where again they give out millions of dollars to businesses. They have so many grant programs, like I can't even list them all in the video. I listed a lot, but I point you to where to go find them, right? You can go to usda.gov. It will always have .gov at the end. If it doesn't have .gov, then it's not a legitimate U.S. federal agency, okay? So USDA.gov, this is where the money is at. And then I just did a video, an update. I do at least one of these once a month, right? A grant specific video specifically on state and local grants. State and local grants, and I highlight key terms, key programs, key organizations, key partnerships that you should take note of, because if you know about them, you can make the connection and be able to get access to these things, right? These words like community development, economic development, housing development, all of these states have programs and plans. They get funded, either they're getting funding by the federal government, or they have their own budgets. How? Through tax dollars, right? And the basis is to improve the communities and neighborhoods where we live. And that means that this is expanded to many different industries. So, you know, if you think, oh, okay, well, I'm in a particular industry, I'm in trucking or whatever, you know, the states, counties, local municipalities use trucking all the time, use logistics, use hauling. Oh, I'm a consultant. I don't know if they may need that. You know, in the government, they have a need for technology consultations, human resource, marketing, and the like. Oh, I'm an artist. I paint. I don't, how would I, you know, get access to funds, you know, or I teach art. Do you know that they spend dollars on education? They spend dollars on art. Like art right now is super huge. There's actually other grant programs right now on the state levels or local levels because artists were hard hit, right? Theaters, museums, all of those were hard hit during COVID. So there are big grant programs just for that. But they want to beautify their community, so they will pay to commission art. So they will pay you, right? Give you a grant or pay you money, contract for your services, for you to be able to create beautiful art to make their communities more beautiful. I mean, the list goes on. If you're in real estate, I get this a lot. I'm in real estate. Are there grants for real estate? Please go back to the HUD video, the USDA, and the last state and local grant. I talked about real estate all through every single one of those videos. So if you flip houses, if you are a realtor, right? If you want to or in real estate development, if you are interested in commercial real estate, getting a building or building it out to create something else, whatever it is, there is money for it. But you have to, you know, check out the videos, right? At your time, they're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You pick when you want to watch and take notes. It's not enough to watch. You really need to take notes and implement an action plan to go after the money that is out there, because they're giving it out. They're giving it out. So, you know, I'm just amazed at the opportunities that are available. I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. So the time is now, especially if you are in a minority group, a disadvantaged group, if you are a woman, Black owned business, Hispanic business, small business, a veteran business, LGBTQ business, know that there are a lot of funds targeted for you. There are a lot of funds targeted for you, free money out here targeted for you, and we help connect you to it, even if it's not free, right? So the point is, you want to make sure whatever it is, whether it's a grant, a loan, line of credit, whatever it is, that you have a plan, to go make that money make more money for you. And anyone that is giving you money, I don't care what type it is, they want to know what your plan is. What's the plan? What's the goal for this money? The plan can't just be, that you don't have a plan, or I just want money because I'm broke and I have no plan, because, how are you going to pay it back? The plan is that if you get a loan or a line of credit or some lending product, that you are going to pay it back. And even if it's a grant, there's grants out here, especially the bigger ones. They have requirements that you have to report on them, or you have to do particular things, report back that you are being a good steward over the money, or guess what? They will snatch it right back. I've seen it happen. I've seen organizations get millions of dollars and they did not treat that money the way they were supposed to, and it was taken right back. Okay. So know that these things happen. So let's make sure that we as small business owners are, setting ourselves up to be successful. COVID is here. There's going to be something else happens tomorrow, but we always have to be preparing for what can happen. Be ready to shift at any point in time. If something is not working for you and your business, know that the resources are here right now to be able to get access to make whatever shift you need to make. You don't need to stay at what you're doing if that's not working. So there should never be a instance where you're saying, okay, we're not going into 3 years in and you haven't made money in your business. You're not doing anything in your business. That's just not going to work. And the reason I say this is because I give business owners, we have helped, continue to help business owners get working capital, and some businesses still don't realize that they're not going to get it because they really haven't made any shifts in their business. We have to make a shift in our business. We have to be able to show that we are legitimate. We have to be able to show that we are active in operation, that we are doing business, that we are making money, attempting to making money. We have a business plan. We got our pitch decks. We have a sales plan. We have a marketing plan. Whatever it is, know that the expectation is if they any time they may ask for any of these types of things for you to be able to show that you are really active in your business, because otherwise, why would they give you money in your business, right? So this is even for starters. When people are talking about, okay, I'm a startup, I'm a new business, we are a startup. We're 2 years old here, a little bit over 2 years at this point, and we've done huge things, significant things. We've won many different grants and other types of programs, gotten loans, lines of credit. So saying that you're a startup does not put you at a disadvantage, right? Know that if you're new, there's some things you qualify for. There's some things that you want, and as you continue to grow, then you will qualify for more. That's what happened for us. Something what we qualified for, we applied, we got it. When we became 1 year old, then we're one now. Then we can apply for more. Then we hit the milestone of 2 years. Now we can apply for more things here and be able to get it. So keep pushing out there. Again, know that these things are available. We are here to support you. Definitely, I encourage you, if you are not a member, whether you're a woman or a man, to get in the tribe. We have men and women in the tribe. These are business owners that's ready to make it happen. They're ready to work together, to partner up, to collaborate, to go after some of this money. And that's what I would encourage you all to do, because these big funds, a lot of times you may be intimidated and say, oh, this is a lot for me to take on by myself. But why take it on by yourself? Why? Why would you want to when you don't have to? And you shouldn't. And many of these programs, you can get a leg up and stand out for the simple fact that you are partnering with other individuals, other entrepreneurs, other small business owners, other nonprofits, chambers, business associations. So know that collaboration is important. And it can really help you stand out in the space, especially if you are seeking grants and other types of programs like that. They see that is really help to make sure that money is going farther and wider, right? Because they're looking for their monies. Even when I talked about the State Small Business Credit Initiative, when they say how they want it to, the reach they want it to have. It is not meant to just land with one business owner or land with the business owner, and that's it. It doesn't end there. The point, the goal is that it stretches far and wide, making as great of an impact, reaching out into community as possible. And so they track that. They measure those types of results. And when they see that programs like these are working, guess what? They create more programs that are going to make a greater impact on the community. So with that said, I hope this has been helpful for you. Again, this is the State Small Business Credit Initiative, huge program to help small businesses get access to capital they need to start and grow their businesses, to impact the communities that we want to impact. So I'm very happy and excited about that. I know I'm going after every opportunity that there's out here that I'm eligible for, that I qualify for. I'm going after it, period. It's not even a question. And even going through some of these processes, if I see there's something I don't have, I'm getting it. What do I need to have? But at this point, it's rare that happens. But sometimes, the requirements may be different, and something would be presented to you like, oh, this is new, right? They're asking for this. Okay, let me do my research. Let me let me reach out to my experts and make sure we have this in place. And then so that we can track this, because that's going to be a benefit to your business. Please make sure that you have ways that you are tracking the financial health of your business, the financial wellness of your business, that you can make sure that you're a good steward over your finances, because the money is the heartbeat of your business. If you have no money, you have no business. Your business is dead, right? And so if you're not tracking, if you don't know what you made this month, last month, this year, last year, that is a huge problem. So we need to get to the point where we know everything that's happening with the money that's coming in and out of our business, every penny that's coming in and every penny that's going out. And what does it all mean? Where do you sit? What does it look like? So when you talk about profit and loss, do you know how, if you profited in your business? Do you know the difference between revenue and profit? Do you know if you took a loss? Do you know if you broke even? Right? Do you know these different types of things? When you look at your tax return, do you know what those numbers mean? Right? So I would encourage you also, because we have a lot of accountants and bookkeepers in our network, and what they tell me is that they can't even get business owners on calls, right, to show up, to look at these reports, so that they know what's going on. Don't be like some of these people out here that didn't know what was going on and they got taken advantage of. And then at the end of the day, as the business owner, you're the one held accountable. Like, I've seen people get into some real trouble and saying, I left it up to so-and-so to do it. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't make a point to show up to the meeting. I didn't want to see those numbers. The buck stops with us. All accountability is on us. That's the significance of being a small business owner. It's huge. It's a serious matter being a business owner. We carry a lot of weight, a lot of responsibility is on us. So we have to know what is happening in our business. If you can do that, that will set you on the path to success. I can't tell you enough. The best investment I have made to date in the 8 years of my business is hiring my bookkeeper, Juanita, and hiring my accountant, Crystal Johnson, okay, who is also an attorney. They keep me all the way right in my business because we are growing. We have significant goals. And if you don't keep track, things could go away in a heartbeat. So again, I say this, I'm not just on here to tell you, okay, here's a program, go there it is, without telling you, preparing you, and teaching you how to go and get it, so that when all these opportunities come along, it's approved. It won't be denied. You don't qualify. You're ineligible, right? We want to get approved. You got it. That contract, you got it. That grant, you got it. That loan, you got it. That line of credit, you got it. You want these funds, you got it. Venture capital funding, you got it. That's what we're here to do. So if that's what you're looking for, stay connected with us. Connect wherever we are on social media. Become part of the tribe. I'll see you in the tribe either on YouTube or Facebook. And let's get ready to work. Let's get together and go after this money and these opportunities. Because don't wait and assume or hope it'll be here tomorrow or next year or the year after. While it's here today, take advantage of it today. Okay. With that said, I will see you all tomorrow, because I'm talking about more ways to get money, all these programs that are out here. And we're focusing on small student loan forgiveness and student loan refunds. Did you know they're giving out refunds for payments on student loans? What? That's more money in your pocket. Forgiveness means, again, more money in your pocket, better credit report, better credit scores. I mean, amazing things are happening. The opportunity is now, and there's timelines on all of this stuff. So let's get it done. Let's make it happen, and meet me again here tomorrow. Have a great day. Go achieve some goals.